they could, but when they filled her full of darts, I turned tail and ran. Found my way here and thanked my luck for escaping the Logothoth. Then come to find out that this town's got an ogre problem.
She laughs bitterly. What are you gonna do now?
I need to get those artifacts. Not that I'm in any shape to go after them myself. But I can't afford to return to Defiance Bay without something to show for my expedition.
Apprehension keeps in her expression. She stares into her mug, swirling its
But
contents.
you might be able to get past the Logothoth. You're light on your feet.
She looks up from her mug.
I'll give you a cut for anything you bring back, of course. I ain't asking for charity. I just can't afford to go home empty-handed.
Apparently I found your goods.
You've saved my hide. I can't thank you enough. But I hope you'll take this.
Alright, fair enough. I'll take my reward then.
Here, as promised. Thanks again. With a little luck, I'll trade these blizzards in for a sea breeze soon enough.
Love those quests that you finish before you even know you're on them. Hey there, good timing. You can watch me trounce Birtwood. Used to play a game like this in Massock. Good fun until someone loses a finger. Again, you won once. Read Indrisel. And full of memories dart across your mind like startled fish, leaving indistinct images and sounds in their wake. For a moment you are overwhelmed, until one particular recollection tugs in your senses' stubborn force. You or Andrea are both kneel on a stone floor, held between two men. The man pacing in front of you wears the armor of Crucible Knight, and you feel Andre's half-hearted contempt for his, as if it were your own. You feel Andre's triumph too, when the knight comes too close for you to spit blood on his boots. The memory slips away from you. You find yourself back in your own shoes. Ooh, wait, unworthy patron? Or the unworthy path. Among the kind wayfarers in the event that a member of the order dies of natural causes, it is customary for the paladin to request burial in a dangerous place that is difficult to reach. In fulfilling their lost comrade's request, the other kind wayfarers forge new paths that others may more easily follow. When the elder paladin Adrian Delphar died, his brothers and sisters set out for the Red Flower Lake in a remote eastern part of Red Caris, but they never reached their destination. With so few kind wayfarers left in the part of the eastern reach, the order has reached out for assistance in recovering their comrade and help see them to the resting place. Okay. Sure, the dude I always send. Oh, dude, yeah. I really like the music in this expansion. It's really good. It's your ogre-slaying friend. Have they crowned you the king of Stilward yet? My friend doesn't mean to be an ass, sir. It just comes natural. Let's read Earthwind's Soul. The whiff of salt and brine is in your nostrils before the room has even faded. The ground heaves beneath the feet, and a spray of ocean water roars over the railing as the ship heels under the wind. So far so good. I mean, like, I feel like I've been kind of moving along at a steady clip. I've ran into some things that are a little bit too strong for me, but yeah, I mean, I'll go back to them. But otherwise, I feel like it's a pretty steady adventure. I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. That's for sure. The ship shudders violently, and you are thrown against the railing. In the moment you find your gaze pulled to the pitching surface of the dark sea, and see there an eye, broad as a shield, gazing back at you in turn. Fear and fascination sweep through your mind, even as your senses recede and the memory fades. Okay, so nope.
Certainly.
Yeah, like I'm definitely
Yes.
gonna take probably a little break after playing this, just for CRPG fatigue. And then this summer I really want to get through
Oh, it's you.
the second Pillars
I'm
of
so glad you
Eternity.
came
So
by.
like when
I hoped I'd have
that
the chance to thank you
new
properly.
RPG comes out that's kind of based in this universe, I'm well founded in the universe. Oh, it's you. I'm so glad you came. I hoped you'd have a chance to thank you properly.
They told me what happened. God's bless you, sir.
Oh wait,
I
she's
owe you
talking.
my life.
I just reread what she said. Not paying
I
attention.
know it was foolish of me to run in there, But this ring is all that I have of my family.
How you holding up?
Oh, I'm managing. Fenway's letting me stay with her until I'm back on my feet. Everyone's been lovely, really.
Yes, it will be a Pillars year for me. Because that game Aidwin, I think it's called, or something like that, is coming out later. And the teaser got me interested, and I've been meaning to play Pillars, both of them. So this is the year I'm going to do it.
It was hard seeing what's left of the house. But Rayvald says he's going to see a hut raised for me soon as they get the logs.
Oh, cool. The person we saved. What's so special about the ring, anyways?
Sentiment, mostly. When he first settled here, my grandfather had a ring fashioned from the first batch of ore he excavated. It was supposed to commemorate his fresh start. He passed it on to his daughter, and my mother gave it to me in turn.
Very well. Alright, so... need to find out...
Figured you'd be out of here in a flash after the fighting died down. Most people don't stick around after they figure out the ogres are making regular visits. I would have helped fight them monsters off, you know, if I didn't think I'd just get in the way. And with you there to handle things, everything turned out well enough, didn't it? Don't see why Havrick's still sour at me.
What's this about, Hadrick?
Oh, Havrick's the innkeeper over at the Grave's Rest. I may have been hiding in the inn when the fighting started. The raid didn't improve his disposition any. Did you know he has a whole case of Fenlin liquor in there? I keep offering to buy it off him, but he says he's saving it up for when the battery's open again. As if we're gonna last that long. Anyhow, he said he'd thrash me up and down the mountain if I didn't leave him be.
What's so special about this stuff?
They say a single drop changes your life. You'll never want to have a drink of anything else. Probably that's all rubbish, but it's supposed to be very good.
I see.
It's delusional is what it is. Point of fact, what with you dealing with ogres and everything, maybe you'd, you know, be willing to help me out.
Not gonna steal for you. From saving the town to swiping liquor, there's progress for you.
Averick keeps all the good stock in the inn cellar. Out of sight, you see. I mean, it's bound to be under lock and key, but I'm sure he wouldn't miss a single bottle. Not with everything that's going on.
I'm not going to rob the innkeeper for you.
Shh, all right, keep it down. I didn't mean anything by it. But if you happen to come across some, then maybe you could share?
Okay.
Please, tell me you found it. I've got...
I'm not going to rob the innkeeper for him. Can I read a soul? Okay, let's deal with the dude at the fishery about his addiction thing and tell him what's up. Oh, cool.
Effigy's eyes! It looked at me! Ah!
What? Okay, dude. Yeah, dude, I'm actually kind of excited for the event tomorrow in Division 2. Gonna get my Raccoon City stuff.
Why are they drying them out? These are ready to eat.
Dead eyes of speckleback, iron-toothed pike, and frost driving fish gaze upon you. These roasting fish provide much of the pungent odor permeating from the fishery. Wonder if we can find those fish. Oil. All stuff I don't need. Yeah, the event for tomorrow is gonna be awesome. I'll definitely play for a couple hours before I jump on this. Actually, it depends on when I get home, because I might go to the rock gym tomorrow too. Killing fish. Killing more fish.
Oh, it's working! Yes! I can't believe it! It's really... Oh.
The dwarven looks at you, a disappointing expression on her face. In her hand is a large rectangular box covered in strange dials and triangles. What's working?
My ore locating divination tool. Well, that's what it will be. I have to calibrate it. Right now it seems to think you're a copper deposit.
My Animancer contacts did suggest that a particular strong soul essence might interfere.
I'm more interested in minerals in any case.
Maybe I do have a strong soul.
I suppose that's possible. It's not exactly what I'm looking for, unfortunately.
How does that device work?
It's actually quite sophisticated, if you'll forgive me a little professional pride. A mix of alchemical processes and scrying enchantments, and some very expensive crystals.
I'm trying to recreate the instruments that first led the Pargrin dwarves to this mountain.
This is my latest prototype.
Centuries ago, dwarves carrying tools just like this one followed their readings to what is now the battery. If I can recreate their work, then I may be able to find ore deposits elsewhere. I was hoping to test it, but my arrival was delayed by word of the ogre attack. I haven't been able to find anyone to venture up the mountain since.
I could go to the mountain for you.
Really? That'd be wonderful. I just have to adjust the device, you see.
Her hands move swiftly over the box, adjusting the knobs and
It should
dials.
point you toward metal deposits. We already know the battery rests on some rich veins, but I was hoping to get a reading of the surrounding mountainside. If you can follow the readings to ore and bring back a sample, I can use it to refine the device.
Thanks ever so much for this.
Okay. Well, a good trick is to shoot at things and not get shot. That's the best way to grind the Division 2. Oh, that's right. I kill everyone in here. Whoops. Okay. Again, has been sealed such since the owner banished over 200 years ago. I need to find like a dwarf, right? I think. Doesn't seem like the innkeeper was it.
They gone? Have those nasty brutes finally left?
Hey,
I
you.
heard the ogres outside, tearing down walls and murdering folk. Don't remember how things got this bad.
The elderly woman needs her hands. Her knuckles are swollen knobs, and her palms are rigid with calluses. It's grip and rasp as she rubs them together.
But you're the new adventurer. Renengild's latest volunteer.
She squints at you, leaning precariously forward on her wobbling legs.
A real spitfire, she told me. Bet you'd whip those layabouts at the mine into shape.
I'd like to ask you about
Did you
something.
say something, dear?
Tell me about yourself.
Me? I was the overseer at the mine, back when it was running. Got shut down decades ago when we couldn't sell or ship the stuff. But I still remember plenty about the mining business. And I got as many folk as I can digging out the entrance.
She taps her head, a spotted dome under a thinning thatch of hair.
Been praying to the salty wench that I don't forget too much afore they finish the job.
That's all.
Got to speak up? My hearing ain't what it was.
Reader soul. You feel her essence humming and buzzing. Another personality and set of memories lies dormant within her soul, convulsing as if in a fitful of sleep. The contours of the dormant soul are sharp, ragged as you reach out for it. It seizes you violently. You're standing in the darkened feast hall. Sturdy tables and benches have been stacked against the door in the far end of the room. You know it won't be enough. A few dozen other dwarves from your tunneling crew wait with you, shoveling and pickaxes in their shaking hands. One man turns to you.
If we go now, we can get behind the barricade. We won't do any good here.
He's right, and you hear agreement in the quiet murmur of the others. But Armsword Morin ordered you to hold your ground here. And in those rising whispers, you hear the opening of bars of mutiny. You never tolerated insubordination from your crew, and you aren't about to start. So you heft your pickaxe and swing it into the man's skull. He collapses, and the others fall silent, the acrid odor of urine rising from his body.
We're gonna go down fighting. Anyone who feels differently can settle it with me right now.
Your voice is hoarse from hours of shouting orders. No one else moves. They cast their eyes down in the flickering torchlight. Something thuds against the door. The others raising their weapons, picks, shovels, and a few swords, but they don't dare flinch. Your own pulse pounds at your temples. You pull back from Taina's soul, but you feel Zenova's wrath and ferocity tugging at you still. Her essence thrashes, lashing out an unseen enemy. Zenova is powerful, but dangerous too. Her fury has anchored her to an old and threatening memory. You consider that there may be others you could awaken. Taina, however, seems unaware of any of this. She blinks back at you with a cloud of placid. Okay, so she's not a great one to bring back. Let's see if we can find another.
Any luck with Durgan's battery?
Examine yourself. Your awareness settles beneath Renegil's skin. You feel yourself looking through her eyes upon a time-faded memory. You're standing in the inn. The room is stifling, but its body heat of so many fierce villagers, not the neglecting of fire pit, that's drawn sweat from your pores. Your husband waits by the door, about as far as he can get from the assembly. He holds Uldric, whose cheeks are bright as he watches the adult bicker with wide, fearful eyes. You never realize how badly your neighbors stink, but something rank and repulsive rises from them as they pack together in this room.
How much did the old snake pay you, Sinahio?
It's grinned, the head fisherman, jabbering fierce finger toward the back of the room. Sainhod, your erstwhile mare, squirms in a corner, pinned by the accusation, stares at the entire village. Both those eyes, the cruel porcelain eyes, and their watching Sainhod with a dumb gluttony of hogs staring at fodder. The only sight that turns your stomach more is Sainhod himself, trying to wriggle free of his own lies.
Maestro Galvino and I came to an agreement. It was for the good of Stalwart. I thought...
You thought you'd let a killer walk among us?
Cries of fierce agreement rise from the others. What began as a collective grumbling and swelling and congealing like storm clouds. You look back at your husband. He whispers to Uldric, but when you catch his eye, he directs a silent supplication to you.
Let's go.
Wet smack draws your attention back to the other's end of the room. Someone's thrown a potato, and Sainhood cringes and rubs his jaw. You want to shout at them, all for their nonsense and waste, but you know that this is about to get worse. Starwell will have blood, and Galvino, in his horror, had the sense to flee already. You turn again. Your husband is beckoning you with swift chopping motion, but what stops you is your breath is Uldric. His little eyes are fixed on the churning mob, and you knew ever since you started hearing about this hideous purge that he sees something like this one day. But did it have to be so soon? It's what drove the devil woman to madness. Now his little eyes have gotten big, big enough to swallow the whole scene, and now he sees you as part of it. You want to leave now, but if you do, this is what your little boy will remember. Cowardice and madness. About people, about Stalwart, about you. And the people around you jostle and bark in their rage. They're dangerous animals, but animals nonetheless. They just need to be led. So you push your way to the end of the room, where Signhood trembles in a puddle of his own piss.
Enough.
Your voice boils up from your throat. The others fall silent, watching you. They listen, dumbly trusting you, as you turn Signhood's death sentence into an exile. No one contradicts you when you explain that he's going to march out of the village alone into whatever miserable hamlet will have him. They silently agree when you explain that their hands are too clean for the likes of him. There's something else forming behind their eyes, a kernel of trust and dependence. You feel it curdling around you, encasing you like a pearl does sand. You only wanted to spare Signhood's life, not volunteer for his job. You see so much fear simmering just beneath their expression. Fear at God, men marching through the mountains, at Deerwood and their purges, at dying the slow and lonely death of a ghost town. And you see the grateful reassurance mirrored in Uldric's expression. Perhaps this place is hopeless, but you realize that you can't leave it any more than you could leave your boy. The only person who isn't looking at you is your husband. He's shaking his head, his eyes on the floor. You retreat from Renegal's memory. Vivid though it is, it has nothing to do with Durgan's battery.
What's on your mind?
Damn. Can you tell me about the last expedition that went to Durgan's
They
battery?
didn't volunteer much, and I knew better than to ask. I've seen all types charging through here. Professional companies with shiny new equipment as brazen as you please, and hopeless runts with nothing but tattered leathers. But these folk, I don't know what they were after, and the way they looked at you made you feel cold all over.
She shakes her head as if dislodging a bad memory.
Wish I could tell you more.
Alright. Very well. What about you, Uldric?
You did right in parlaying with Baragon. Don't know that anyone else here is gonna see it that way, but I thought you should know.
Earlier you said you would make peace with Matron Barry.
About the only thing folk here haven't tried. Killing one more matron won't change things for long. Besides, her clan's flames that whisper. The one that attacked us was Wolf with many mouths. I'd know him anywhere.
They're cut from the same cloth, Uldric. Only a matter of time before Baragon marches through that gap in our walls.
The sound of Resingal's voice, Uldric's shoulder stiffens. His jaw works in a silent but furious retort.
Something else you need?
Read a soul. You reach for Uldric's essence and find yourself staring at a fence post lying in a filthy slush and frozen mud. Snow gathered around your legs and trickles into your boots, and wind nips at you even through layers of fur. You hold a wooden chisel in one hand and mallet in the other. Kneeling over the fence post, you get to work. Hour after hour, you hammer away, feeling the tool grow heavy in your grips as your breath fogs your vision. You want to do better work than this. You can do better work than this. But no one's building new houses in Stalwart. Last table you crafted was put into the fishery, and pike entrails now trace the fine dovetail joints you so lovingly carved. Now you mend the stockade, because that's what's needed. The chisel slips, skipping alongside your hand. You gasp, but you hold up your hand to see, much to your relief, all 5 fingers wriggling back at you. You need to get out of this town. Pull from Uldric's soul, still staring into the fire, seemingly lost in his own memories. Farewell. Okay. Could someone lead me to the person that is not crazy, that has an old spirit? That would be great. Taxes collected. Report.
It must be soon. 2 days, no.
Dwarf is busy staring into the fire, slowly puffing away on his pipe. As you greet him, he's visibly startled, and his pipe clatters to the floor.
Sorry. Didn't hear you come in. My ears aren't what they used to be.
He stoops, wincing to retrieve his pipe. When he rises again, he has his hand against his side. Who are you?
I'm Thiersch. I've lived here long enough that Kith have started calling me the Old Hunter. And that's about all I can say for myself.
Are you hurt?
Wasn't the ogres, I can tell you that. Put a few arrows in one of those and they generally have the good sense to back off. But I've been hunting this wolf for near a year now. A man-eater.
Ooh, I think I know what wolf you're talking about.
Nasty thing. Every time I get close, it just slips away. The beast has already claimed many lives. The first victim was my son, Saldrin.
Thirsa looks down at his pipe for a moment, features hardening.
Got the better of me this last time. Distracted me long enough for one of its kin to turn up. Nearly bit me clean in half. I'm a few weeks out from trying again.
So this thing is a wolf.
No ordinary wolf. A monster. This creature is big. And I see the signs it leaves behind. The mess it made to the last couple of hunters and the elk. Doesn't always finish its meals. Damn thing might be sick. Might have a bullet in its jaw. Something. In any case, it needs to be put down.
Where is this beast?
It roams the russet wood out to the west. Seems to have decided the lake is a good place to find prey. Yeah. It's picked off some scattered ogres from time to time.
Keep an eye out for it.
It needs doing. But I warn you, this beast is not to be trifled with. It must make its lair somewhere to the west. If you mean to go there, keep your wits about you. Watch yourself on the mountain. In these lean times, everything looks like prey to something.
Read a soul. Your soul is a vibrant, solid thing. As you reach out for it with your senses, you see your breath begin to fog in the air. You find yourself far above the ground, wedged in the junction of two branches. The moonlight is bright upon the snow. In the distance, your quarry steps out onto the ice, as if an illuminating stage. You feel your breath draw back your arrow. Warmth bleeds back into your limbs, frost and snow giving way to smoky interior of Thirsik's home.
Coming to your elders for advice, is it? What can I do for you?
That's all the questions I have. Dang it. I guess I didn't kill the wolf. Man, is that crazy lady the only person that I can bring back? Let's see, is there anyone else in the inn?
Something I can do for you? Halfrick's got me straightening the rooms, but I'll help you if I can.
Read your soul. You feel for Owen's essence and almost instantly find yourself wrapped in darkness. It takes you a moment to realize that you've been plunged into a very old memory. But as your eyes adjust to the torchlight, you find yourself standing in the gloomy tunnel that you instinctively recognize as part of Durgan's battery. A handful of figure... Ooh, whoa.
Sir? Excuse me, sir. You all right?
That all just... Hold on a second. I'm gonna have to read that. I don't know what caused it to go through all that. Okay. A handful of figures in patched cloak and hood, dwarves, like you, hunched over a mine cart. They're loading it with cloth warped bundles from which you see occasional flash of metal, the edge of the blade or the burnished glow of a plate. The other dwarves scurry with curious mixtures of haste and caution. They stack the bundles in a din of muted clangs and thumps, follow the echoes of their ruckus down the tunnel with nervous eyes. Pay attention! Sooner we get this done, the sooner we can go. Your voice is dry. Whisper. And and your nerves tingle with energy. You feel the same apprehension that the others do, but unlike them, you relish it. Still, you look over your shoulder just in case. One of the men address you. We're in a hurry, Captain Gregor. Honest. When you turn back, the others have redoubled their effort, and you feel a pleasurable twist in your gut as they fill the cart. Being captain of the guard doesn't pay much, but it does allow you to visit the armory without raising an eyebrow. And with Coinmaster Zoltan selling off half of the battery's arsenal, who's going to notice a few more missing pieces? Besides, you got buyers lined up. As long as you can move these goods out of their battery, someone squeals. As long as you can move the goods out of the battery before someone squeals. You pull back from the memory. You find Owen staring at you. Okay, I'm gonna awaken Gregor.
Who? I don't...
His face goes slack. And she looks for a second as if she's fallen asleep, but her eyelids flutter, and after several seconds, they open.
Thief? I'm the captain of the guard. Best be careful where you sling an accusation like that.
Relax, Gregor. I was hoping we could work together.
We're of one mind then. However, I like to see offers on the table before I deal. What would you give me?
I awakened you. Seems like you owe me now.
I see.
Her expression flickers, but she otherwise hides her surprise.
You have me at a loss. And yet, this is not a loss entirely.
She looks herself folding her arms and feeling the fabric of her clothes. I need to reach Durgan's battery. The Cantic, please.
Hammers of Durgan, ring loud. May the anvil's deep music resound. Walls of the battery safeguard our works from marauder and wilder alike. Abidon's faithful travail by the forge, and the fires that brighten the ore. If anyone asks, you didn't hear it from me. Got that? Now.
Owen doubles over, sneezing hard enough to scatter dust across the floor. She looks back at you, wiping at her watering eyes.
Beg your pardon for going on so. I got carried away and...
He stops blinking.
What was that I said? About hammers and fires and...
You're awakened. You share the soul of the guard captain of Durgan's battery.
You must be joking. How could that happen?
I awakened you. I need information about the battery.
I can't be awakened. That means...
Take a step back, covering her mouth with her hands.
Thunderous tides. I'm stuck with him.
Her body goes rigid, every muscle tensing. She stands there, frozen in shock, until a sly look warms in her eyes. The thaw creeps down her shoulders and torso until at last she speaks again, her voice as smooth as oil.
It's not all bad, Owena. Way I see it, you and me can make some deals. To our mutual benefit.
Cranes her neck, taking their dark room.
Deals? What do you want from me? For you, not from you. I'm thinking it's time we got a raise. I don't know about that. Havrick's a bit of a miser, he is.
Owen's anxious frown replaces Gregan's confident smirk.
Don't you worry about Havrick. I've got something else in mind.
Owen falls into a look of deep contemplation as she and Gregor continue in silent conference. Okay. I'd rather have a thief than a murderer. Thief is annoying. A murderer is, you know, more annoying. Okay. 2 levels, or 2 people leveled. Alright. I want damage reduction too on him. Focus. Allies notice this Paladin Zeal. Okay, here we go. I think I want critical focus. Allies notice the Paladin Zeal and becomes thoroughly inspired by it. Allies affected by Zealous Focus convert 5% of what have been ordinary hits to critical hits. Modified Zealous Focus plus 5 hits converted to crits. Cool. There's something else though. No. Do this. Good. Okay, you. Yes, we're going. I like where you are with this. Maybe like one more lap. Right now she's at bonus versus creature type. Yeah, let's keep on with this path. Faithful Companion, the ranger's animal gains improved defenses against charm confusion. I actually want this now, because it's been dominated and confused several times. We'll just keep buffing the animal. Okay. So back to the battery. Yeah, I've lost the wolf like 2 or 3 times. I don't want that to be a thing. So I'm going to stop it from being a thing. Man, the wind is certainly howling right now. In real life, not in game. I'm in a bit of a snowstorm up here in the east, northeast. Urthal, a man standing in the middle of the road without lowering the blade that rests on his shoulder. He takes 2 steps forward as if to speak for the group behind him. I was hoping for another gift bearer. They always carry surprises, and we love surprises. By we, of course, I mean me and this. The man taps the hilt of swords. It'll be quick. Try to stay still. Dude, I hate criminals that talk like that. Like, what are they gonna do to us?
What?
I shouldn't say that. It could really mess us up, couldn't they? But we're gonna mess them up instead.
Yes?
We're going back to this. We're going back to B. Yep. Okay. Stay cautious. Try not to die right away. Where's Wolf at? Oh, he ran ahead again. But that's okay. He always runs ahead. And this.
No.
Wolf is by itself.
Say the word.
Go help him.
Following your lead.
So much for defense. Alright. Heal yourself. Heal the wolf.
Hey there.
Go fast punchy mode.
Yeah?
Launch this through here. They're right on us.
Following your lead.
Are you healing yourself yet? Doesn't look like it. Go ahead and heal him for me.
Ready when you are.
Where you at? Start picking apart this back line that ran behind us. Okay, he needs 5 phrases if he can stay alive long enough.
Yeah?
Shit, where's he?
Yes?
He's gonna make it. Okay. Good. Everyone and their mom just healed him. You need to heal yourself.
What?
Do this. Heal everyone.
Following your lead.
Going. Okay.
Hey there.
Where are you at? Okay, you're here. Okay, this thing's almost dead, so just kick him. You just switch targets to this. Whatever you were doing, stop doing it. Back here. Drop this thing. Okay, good. Go after this mercenary. Excellent. Drop this thing right here. Okay. Now there's a giant dragon on the battlefield. That's awesome. This guy's like, I'm gonna rob these people. And then we're like, dragon. Okay, so it's a drake, but it's still a dragon. Kind of. Dragon class. Or good. Fine. Feels like a pretty solid ally, in my opinion. Okay, I feel like we're winning this fight. Alright. So you finish this. Go ahead and cast this group. Okay, she's
I'm
getting
here.
hurt still. I'm gonna take her out of the battle. She doesn't need to be in it.
Hey there.
Okay.
Following your lead.
You're doing fine over there.
Oh?
Go ahead. Kill this mercenary fighter. That's good. Hit Earthel. Dragon. If you can knock him down, just knock this dude down. Oh, that's gonna knock everyone down. How's this guy doing against him? Way better than he should. They're both dazed. Damn.
Oh?
Hey there.
Just say the word.
Oh, no. Misclicked. Attack him.
Following your lead.
Wow, he's already got 5, so he can summon another
there.
dragon. Here, kick this guy. I'm after him. Yeah, that dude is super surrounded. We should be able to kill him. This fight is working out. I'm enjoying how this is working. This guy is a beast. No worries.
Oh?
Huzzah. Alright. You get that. Exceptional rod. Check on that. Don't need that. Keep that. Gift Bearer Notebook. A recurring signature in the pages of this notebook indicates that it belonged to someone named Ixtli. The pages contain an assortment of entries, some notes that list collections of items alongside their proportional value. Other pages are scribbled with notes about the land. A map of Rusted Wood marks an important body of water. Next to it, there are several underlying notes. They read, "Nodoctoloctal formalities first, of course, and she'll come up. Koala Micah, she's a good girl and likes to hear it before she swims down. Gitol Koala, just make sure she's like the fish for a job well done." That's probably another way of getting
Certainly.
that stuff. Okay. Exceptional sword. Check that out, bro. This will go into here. Here, whatever. We can only carry one fire with us. All the monies.
I'll take a peek.
Dude, we handled that fight. Like, handled. The road continues climbing for a short distance before turning sharply down into the pass beyond, where we will not venture. Feels like if I'm not fighting a dragon, I do okay. It's getting late. I'll play for like 10 more minutes. Oh, everyone's sneaking. My bad. Wait. Are those the guys you wanted me to kill? Bandits? Okay. There was someone who wanted me to fight bandits. Oh, this is Metzla. This is gonna be another tough fight. Okay. This here.
Oh?
Go ahead and shield the monk.
Ready, Watcher.
Go after this monk. Send your dog that way too. Yeah.
Yes?
You accompany the dog. Yeah. You take this flank. Casting that. Casting
Following
this.
your lead.
Alright.
Yeah?
Throw this wave down the heart of them. A long time to cast. Quick punch fist thingy. First, kick this monk. Okay. Go back to attacking this thing. Put yourself up here. This. Go after this rogue. Dog is down. Try to res it. I don't think he's gonna make it very long. Yeah, he's getting messed up. Okay, he's confused now. Are you confused? It looks like it. Shit. Can't do anything. Oh man, is everyone confused
say
in
the
that
word.
group? It looks like it.
Yes.
Isn't good.
I'm here.
Kill the dog. Where you at, dog? Here? Who can you attack? God, you're not near anybody worth a damn. Try to go after the skull pallet, and I guess he's the most hurt. Actually, no, the rogue. Go for the rogue. Perfect.
Yes.
Where are you, my dude? Why are you here? No, you're back here. Okay. Go for him.
Ready, Watcher.
Mark on this rogue's head.
Following your lead.
Cast this against them. You back? You are. Heal everyone. Shh. Took him right out of combat. Go save his life. Cool. Throw this through the group.
Ready,
Heal
Watcher.
yourself, please.
Yes?
Alright, once you get out of that, drop the Drake here.
Yeah?
She's there. Skull Rogue, there's Metzla. See if she can kick Metzla out of this fight. Cool. Back to the Skull Rogue. Go as fast as you can. You're here. Light that rogue up. Oh, it's already lit up. How do I stop this? Okay. Wait. This dude up. Damn, she went down. Okay. Heal yourself. Dude, drop your Drake, please. Not this spell. Do this. Kind of in a position where he can't really. It doesn't matter, he needs to come heal him. Kick this Skull Rogue. Dope.
Oh?
Mm-hmm.
Chase this thing down.
What?
Seek.
Lost him in the back. Okay. He might have a chance. I don't know. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to try to res these two. Pretty close together. Cool. I'm going to do this heal. Okay. Pick this one. There. Keep going after him.
I'm here.
Mark, who's close to death? This one.
O.
You can go after this one too. Oh wait, dude, magic missile the crap out of this. Oh no, don't do that. He's got a reflex thingy, or a reflect thing. Not good. Attack the skull guy. Oh no, I think she was just firing back. Okay.
Yeah?
Right. You are in a pretty good place to cast this. Shit, they kicked him back. My hero went down again. About to go down again.
What?
Save her life.
My wounds remain.
Finally! Both of you two. Kill this thing. Alright. Heal yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You also heal yourself. As soon as you stand up.
Yeah?
Actually, no. You heal her. Okay. Cast that
Following your
heal.
lead.
Heal yourself. Dragon is stunned. Wow.
What?
Hey there.
Come get this skull monk.
Ready, Watcher.
Okay, you're stunned too. Oh, I saved your life, that's why. Punch fast.
Yes?
Switch to this ballad. Which health does it have left? Okay, he might survive this.
Ready when you are.
Switch targets to her.
Yes?
I'm gonna have to throw this on him one more time. Save his life. Yeah. I'm just nervous that he was gonna take it.
Yeah?
You three, clean up this. Okay, my dude, you are now a super tank, and I love it. When you come back too,
Following your lead.
grab another dragon. Arrow. Hey, you need to go. I don't know how to make you not go back. Really wish I could make him change weapons. Yeah. Not great, his situation.
Yes?
Nice. Alright, you're gonna check that flail out. I need to... Okay, there's her head. Fine armor. Fine leather. It's all fine. It's not great. Potion of Spirit Shield. I'm gonna give him all these potions to maybe help him survive a little bit more. We'll start, that's how we'll get him through this. We'll stack him with potions for a bit. Alright, cool. But for the rest of these, let's just throw them in the bag until you use them. Why isn't your pig? There we go.
Certainly.
Ready when you are.
We'll have to turn in that head when we get back.
Not a problem.
Yes?
In the trampled, bloody slush across the toppled wagon, you spy tracks leading back south. So what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna rest here. Oh, cool. The road to Red Flower Lake turned out to be even more dangerous than the elders of the kin wayfarers had expected. They believed that the attack against Adram's Delphar's funeral procession had been carried out by ogres. Instead, Aloth and kind wayfarer initiates discovered Eotins, twisted two-headed ogres of incredible size and ferocity. Recovering the paladin's body was costly, with 5 or more initiatives dying in the process. In the end, Aloth and 7 kind wayfarers reached Red Flower Lake. There they held services for Adram Delphar and others that died to make their way to the summit. Lose my voice. On the way back down, the initiates placed marked cairns along the trail to indicate when it had been cleared by the kind wayfarers at what cost. I need to check all these things that I keep getting in my inventory. Okay. So we're gonna actually take a nap here. Yeah, it's healing received. I'm actually going to give you this. Okay. And we'll rest. Grab this campfire. And I'm going to save here. I feel like this is a good spot to save. We did some damage tonight. Did some damage. Cool. What's up, Sergeant? Just take it in slowly. One instance at a time. But I'm gonna call it a night, man. I will be on tomorrow, and I'll be playing some Division. Let me know if you're gonna be on. Cause like, I wanna get this Raccoon City stuff. All right. You'll get it. You'll get it. You'll find it. Harder instances, all that kind of stuff. Yep. I'll see everyone tomorrow.
I'll take a look.